Well, hello there. It's Grandpa Perry again. Today, we're heading to a moment that changed the world. And I do mean changed it. The year was 1987. The Cold War had split the world in two, and in the heart of Berlin stood a wall of concrete and fear. Then along came President Ronald Reagan. He didn't come with tanks or threats. He came with truth. And with one bold challenge, he spoke the words that would echo through history. Let's listen to the call that helped bring that wall down. In the 1950s, Khrushchev predicted, "We will bury you." But in the West today, we see a free world that has achieved a level of prosperity and well-being unprecedented in all human history. In the communist world, we see failure, technological backwardness, declining standards of health, even want of the most basic kind. Too little food. Even today, the Soviet Union still cannot feed itself. After these 4 decades, then, there stands before the entire world one great and inescapable conclusion. Freedom leads to prosperity. Freedom replaces the ancient hatreds among the nations with comity and peace. Freedom is the victor. And now, the Soviets themselves may, in a limited way, be coming to understand the importance of freedom. We hear much from Moscow about a new policy of reform and openness. Some political prisoners have been released. Certain foreign news broadcasts are no longer being jammed. Some economic enterprises have been permitted to operate with greater freedom from state control. Are these the beginnings of profound changes in the Soviet state? Or are they token gestures intended to raise false hopes in the West, or to strengthen the Soviet system without changing it? We welcome change and openness, for we believe that freedom and security go together, that the advance of human liberty can only strengthen the cause of world peace. There is one sign the Soviets can make that would be unmistakable, that would advance dramatically the cause of freedom and peace. General Secretary Gorbachev, if you seek peace, if you seek prosperity for the Soviet Union and Eastern Europe, if you seek liberalization, come here to this gate. Mr. Gorbachev, open this gate. Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall. Beginning 10 years ago, the Soviets challenged the Western alliance with a grave new threat. Hundreds of new and more deadly SS-20 nuclear missiles, capable of striking every capital in Europe. The Western alliance responded by committing itself to a counter-deployment unless the Soviets agreed to negotiate a better solution, namely, the elimination of such weapons on both sides. As the alliance, in turn, prepared to go forward with its counter-deployment, there were difficult days. Days of protests like those during my 1982 visit to this city, and the Soviets later walked away from the table. But through it all, the alliance held firm. Because we remained strong, the Soviets came back to the table, and because we remained strong, today we have within reach the possibility, not merely of limiting the growth of arms, but of eliminating, for the first time, an entire class of nuclear weapons from the face of the earth. Well, I reckon sometimes a few simple words can do what armies can't. When President Reagan said, "Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall," he wasn't just talking about bricks and mortar. He was speaking to the heart of freedom itself, and sure enough, not too long after, that wall crumbled, and a divided people stood together once more. This is Grandpa Perry saying, walls may rise, but truth finds a way to break through, always has, always will.